woman. White buffalo woman's frequency is like my spine just straightens instantly when I think about her. It's so high, it's so crystalline, it's so pure, and it's so firm. And a lot of that also comes from the ancient First Nations way of doing ceremony. There's such a high respect for elders. There's such a high respect for wisdom teachings and wisdom bundles. Passing oral history down in a way that's precise so that the teachings do not get lost. It's like there is a reverence, a deep reverence for thinking about generations ahead, taking social responsibility, not just for the self, but for the community. Like what Buffalo Woman is initiating you into this beginning stages of spiritual maturity where she, everything about First Nation spirituality is about the community. It's like, it's about the herd, it's about the people. It's about considering that the animals are people too. And all of creation is invited to the prayer. So when we reach White Buffalo Woman, we are graduating from not just embodying our higher self for the relief that it brings to us. We are graduating into, and this is why I'm embodying my higher self. It's for the service to the community, the Sacred Heart of humanity. Then when you get that realization, you're like, oh boy, okay, that's a lot bigger than I realized what I was getting myself involved in with here. White Buffalo Woman is always going to be activating you to be visible in service, visible in leadership, visible in your prayer for humanity. So you realize I can't do that with just my human awareness. I can't do that with just my human body. I can't even do that with just the amount of light that I've been willing to accept this far in the Sophia Code. I need to activate my spiritual technology so that I can start the process of downloading ever increasing amounts of my higher self in human form. That's when you meet the Sophia dragons. That's when you download the golden dragon light body. That's when things get really real. You're like, oh, I get it. I get it. Everything that I need is within me and has been designed for me to fulfill not just my own higher self embodiment, but to fulfill the mission for which I was sent in this lifetime.